Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
Yep. What it do? Back.
It sound right, boy.
What's poppin'? What it do, everybody? Welcome back to the Hot Shot Radio Show. It's your boy Hot Shot, man. You already know how we do over here. Hit that like, share, subscribe button with that free love. Don't be scared. You dig? Welcome back. Good to see all the family, all the hotties and shooters in the building. Tutu, Thing, Itchy, Busy, Tazia, Fowler. What's up, sis? Summer Vibes. What up, Queen Nettie? Yo, everybody. Welcome. Newcomers, you already know, man. You're gonna get pretty used to us pretty quick. So hang in there. Now, I mean, whip up your popcorns. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do. Get all your amenities out there. So definitely hit that like button. Yeah, definitely do that. So we got a pretty little interesting show. I mean, we're here for a good time, not a long time today. So we're gonna go ahead and show you guys another episode of TASHA K, victim shaming. So this comes out of no surprise to all of us because we already know how Tasha be doing with the victims. We know how Tasha do with the victims, man. She's always victim shaming out here in these streets, you dig? Shit ain't no surprise. Shit ain't shock value. Yo, what up, sis? I'm gonna drop the link just for you to come up here just in case you want to tune in and out, you dig? Love you too, Thing. Love you guys. Let me go ahead and drop this real quick. Yeah, but so another episode of TASHA K. Yeah, Winos. Hey, Winos. Winos, come in here, man. Winos, your mammy is going to take a little spanking tonight. So come in here and enjoy the Hot Shot Radio Show for this change because, it's toxic over there. So, yeah, we're back with another show. We didn't speak on Tasha in a little minute ever since she tried to victim shame Jennifer. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when Tasha was out here talking about she got word from, Nicki's people or somebody close to Nicki that Nicki said the victim is somewhere chilling and the victim don't want nothing to do with this. Meanwhile, the victim is Jennifer, She was out here trying to discredit. No one ever brought that shit back up. Tasha, listen, Tasha, I ain't forget. And when you do certain shit like this, Tasha, when you constantly victim shaming other people, it reminds me of what you did to people like Jennifer and a lot, countless other victims on YouTube, including other content creators. Tasha, we ain't forget. Shall I play that shit? Hold on. Let me play this shit for y'all. Because I hate when people be like, oh, where's the proof? Where's the receipts? Knowing damn well that's all I do is show proof and receipts. Come on now. You can't ask me with the proof and the receipts and don't think I ain't gonna have that shit. Yeah, so Tasha herself. Tasha her damn self. She victim shame out here. She victim shame left and right. She did it to Jennifer. She's doing it to Sabrina Peterson. Who the fuck ain't she do it to? I mean, that's just what Tasha do. Tasha, she try to victim shame, or what she'll do is she'll either victim shame or she'll fake support the victim, then hit him with the stone, bing, just to get it on the celebrity's good graces and get that celebrity clout. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about. For her, it's all about a clout. Tasha is chasing clout all the time, left and right, 24/7, 365. Like, if it ain't about clout, Tasha not covering that shit, man. Think she gonna cover that shit if it ain't about clout? If it ain't got no clout attached to that shit, Tasha ain't gonna cover that shit. Yo, see, they trying to silence the kid. They trying to silence the kid, man. Listen, can't silence the kid, man. We back, all right? I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say, Tasha. I don't give a fuck if the winos is reporting and flagging and all that other dumb shit, man. We still gonna speak out here. That's one thing that y'all motherfucking YouTubers, especially, celebrities, whoever the fuck, y'all gonna learn about me. I'm gonna speak whenever the fuck I want to speak about something. Don't matter what it is. Ain't nobody gonna tell me I can't speak. You dig? So, with that being said, yeah, Tasha K, she brands on discrediting victims. Let's go ahead and play this little clip that I had made back in January about Tasha K and that other blog lady that was trying to discredit Jennifer.
And I've also been
we don't even like saying her name over here.
I guess throughout the last couple of months, this blogger realized that her channel only grew.
Let's go ahead and take it back. Since Tasha want to be out here victim shaming.
licensure in LA, I've worked with some serious offenders. I've worked as a victim advocate.
Victims advocate? Yeah, I remember that. What up, sis? I'm gonna keep my foot all the way on they dusty ass.
And I've also been involved with victims being replaced due to court cases. So I know a lot of.
Do y'all remember that? Recap.
She was being harassed by Kenny and his goons, and also Nicki Minaj's team behind the scenes. So this is how all of this stuff started. And she tried to say it was because, she was being harassed. And so after that, it just went on a new life of its own.
Okay. Now, I do have word that Nicki has already said this was fake. Okay. And the real victim wants no parts of. Okay. Now, I do have word that Nicki has already said this was fake. Okay. And the real victim wants no parts of what's going on here. Okay. Are you done? Parts of what's going on here, okay?
Tasha K, the host of the show, tells the caller that she spoke to Nicki Minaj herself.
Are you dumb, Tasha K, man? Are you fucking dumb? Yo, people get on my nerves online, man. People get on my nerves on this YouTube shit, these social media streets, period, man. Because they be running with some real dumb shit. Like, how the fuck people taking Tasha Cray, because it ain't, she crazy. So it's Tasha Cray. How the fuck they taking trashy Cray's word as being credible, as being genuine, as holding any kind of weight when they know how fucking much of a liar this woman is, how much she thrives on lying for, clicks and views and a viral moment. How the fuck y'all can't tell? She been lying from the day she been on this fucking platform. What up, Pink Lombardi? What up, Christina Emmons, Juicy, Itchy Bitchy? Everybody in the building, Miss Shotty in the building. Yo, how the fuck can y'all take TASHA K to be credible? She lied on Jennifer. Said Jennifer wasn't even a victim. We all know Jennifer's the motherfucking victim. TASHA K ain't never apologized. She ain't never backtracked. She ain't never say, yo, I made a mistake. My bad, y'all. She let that shit rock as if it was the truth because she said it. She let that bullshit narrative slander she said about Jennifer rock even after her own winos called her out. She ain't go back and say, oh, I'm sorry, winos. Hey, winos. That little fucking squeaky ass, skunky, fucking dusty sounding, non-working Pangea. Pepe Le Pew. Listen, TASHA K is a whole fraud out here in these streets, you heard? And she keep lying and fraudulently gassing motherfuckers up left and right every time and time again. And niggas just, oh, TASHA K did a good job here. Oh, TASHA K did. They just forget. We just forget so easy, right? So fast, so quick to forget. You know what I'm saying? Ah, man. Man, listen. Let's go ahead and play. With that being said, TASHA K went and she got into it with Sabrina Peterson, the woman that gave the victims a platform, a voice on the T.I. and Tiny case, the alleged victims. Let's go ahead and say that. So, Sabrina Peterson, she spoke out on a situation, on an incident that she had with Tiny. I'm sorry, T.I. He pistol whooped her. This was years ago, of course. Pistol whooped her, right? She speaks out. All of a sudden, everybody starts looking up her past. Everybody starts calling her all kinds of crazy and liar and clout chasing and this, that, and third, right? But then after she speaks out, we get numerous victims that followed up and spoke out as well and said, well, listen, I want to speak to you because you were physically abused or assaulted, allegedly, by T.I. But we were sexually and physically abused by T.I. and Tiny. So now you got all these victims allegedly speaking out, right? And of course, TASHA being a victim shaming, victim slandering, victim discreditor that she is, she gets a hold of the story some way, somehow. She just starts, starts talking shit and ranting and creating lies and false narratives on the story. Of course, that's going to just, is a concoction. TASHA is very strategic when she wants a certain celebrity or a certain person speaking on a celebrity or celebrity relative to speak on her platform. She's very strategic in how she moves. So she goes on making these shows and she antagonizes Sabrina. And of course, Sabrina called her up as anybody that's real enough to be like, yo, why the fuck is you lying on my name? Sabrina ain't even come at her disrespectful. You asked me. Now watch how TASHA K came at Sabrina, though. Let's go ahead and pull that shit up. Because, TASHA came at Sabrina crazy for no fucking reason. I mean, no reason. She came at her super crazy. She came at her whole dome. Now, let's go ahead and listen to that shit. Because this is supposed to be somebody that care about victims and they're all about the... Let's go ahead and listen to this shit. And by the way,
What is your age?
shout out to Cracky 2 Checks on Instagram for this video. Because TASHA K seemed to have took the video down right after she cursed Sabrina out and all that. Let's go ahead and listen.
I pray for you, lady.
Listen, why the fuck are you calling me? You said,
you don't know.
listen, I'm eating my snapper. You motherfucker said,
All that man business out there and let the woman come on there and say it wasn't that man's house, and it wasn't. That's clearly his home.
Sabrina, what are you talking about? What does that got to do with the gun to your head, bitch?
What's that got to do with the gun to your head, bitch? Yo, Tasha K's a fucking clown. You's a fucking fool, Tasha K. Donkey of the motherfucking year. Fuck the day. You're the donkey of the year. You know that shit?
Are you dumb?
Tasha K, she picks up this call, initially just calling Sabrina a bitch. Yo, what up, Jen? What's going on? Falana Johnson, Pink Lombardi, Carla Stokes. She just pretty much just started calling her a bitch from jump. Sabrina called in to see what's the issue, Tasha K. I heard you choking on my name. What's popping? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Here goes Tasha K looking for a moment. She want a viral moment. So she like, yo, if I curse out Sabrina on the phone right now, this is going to go viral. And then tomorrow, I could do another show. And then fuckery Friday, I could do another. You know what I'm saying? So Tasha's already planning. Now just check her out, man. She be strategizing on the low.
What does it have to do with you and that Smurf looking ass lawyer? And the motherfucking lies you done told, bitch. You're mad.
So bust it out. She calling the lawyer a Smurf. She's calling Sabrina a liar. Like Tasha K really be swearing that she's in the fucking bedroom with all these celebrities and all their fucking victims and whoever the fuck else she be speaking on. She swear that she be there in the fucking present moment. Or she took a fucking time machine back in time and she went and visited the moment and said, well, this is how it really happened. I know it happened that way because I said so. I was there. Like, shut the fuck up, Tasha K. Just shut the fuck up, man. Yo, on the Jennifer story, what up, Tebow? I got so much. What up, Jessica? I got so much information on the Jennifer story. I had so much receipts. I vetted Jennifer. I knew so much about it. I still do. So if anybody wanted to talk as if they were there, it should have been me. And I didn't even motherfucking do that fuck shit because I wasn't there. So for you, Tasha K, to talk as if you was there. Yeah, I heard it. I played the audio for y'all. When she said she spoke to somebody that told her Nicki said that Jennifer wasn't a victim, that the victim was chilling somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? What up, Renee? What up, Naya? Nana, be yourself. Poppin'. Yeah, so you already know, man. We stay catching Tasha K in these lies, man. She's just full of shit. Full of shit. Got all that shit sitting up in that fupa. No way, this ain't about a roast. This ain't about a roast. I'm just thinking about the channel that be on Instagram called Tasha K's Fupa, and that shit is funny as fuck. They just be putting out some funny shit. I don't know who the fuck they are, but they funny as fuck. Let's go ahead and continue listening to this beef that Tasha K created with.
You're mad because I put your motherfucking shit out, bitch. That's what you mad about.
What did
that's why you calling because you mad. That's why you motherfucking calling because you mad. And guess what? I'ma drop that girl interview that you cut too. Because you're unstable, bitch.
Now look how strategically she antagonizes and provokes Sabrina Peterson, aka allegedly T.I. and Tiny's victim, or T.I.'s victim. Assault victim, right? I'm gonna put her out. I'm gonna speak to the woman that you cut, bitch.
Are you dumb?
I'm gonna speak to the woman that you cut, bitch. Like, Tasha K believes her own shit. You're absolutely right about that, man. This girl's just full of shit, man. This woman, Tasha K. I don't know how the fuck people just really be buying into that bullshit, man. This lady clearly be fucking finagling everybody. Like, she be definitely finessing motherfuckers. Like, you can't finesse me, Tasha. I'm too woke for your ass. You go finesse these little fucking punk ass motherfuckers that watch you, these little drunk ass teenagers, whoever the fuck you got, these young Barbz and all these other people supporting your whole platform. Listen, you better stop. You better. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue listening to what she said to Sabrina Peterson. Very disrespectful. Sabrina called in pretty respectful. She didn't really say no crazy shit to Tasha, man. Tasha just came out her dome.
You didn't cut that little girl for taking your car? You didn't cut that little girl for taking your car?
Listen, let me explain to you.
What's up, Brina? No, because you said, no. I'm just trying to figure out. You said you got your lawyers. Why the fuck are you calling me?
You probably would get cut too, lady.
Bitch, come cut me. Bitch, come cut me. Bitch, come cut me. Sabrina, do you know how stupid you are?
So Tasha just made it seem like Sabrina told her, I'm going to cut you. She said if somebody ran up on her, she'll cut him. First of all, what the fuck does Sabrina cutting anybody in her fucking past life have to do with the fucking allegations, Tasha? What the fuck does that have to do with what we're speaking about? With the issue at hand, which is the allegations, which is the fact that she's claiming T.I. pistol whipped her a couple of years ago, which is the fact that these women that are claiming T.I. sexually and physically assaulted them, and also Tiny, allegedly, are coming to Sabrina Peterson for some kind of aid or some kind of voice. What the fuck does her past charge of cutting somebody have to do with any of these allegations and or claims and charges? Make it fucking make sense, Tasha. You full of shit. Another thing is, I solely believe in if somebody's coming to fucking attack you, you got every right to defend your life as you should, as you choose, and as you should. If your life is at risk and you feel like your life is in danger and you feel like somebody's about to take your fucking life and you got the means to defend yourself on you, you best believe in the heat of the moment and the moment of life or death, you're going to cut, you're going to shoot, you're going to do whatever the fuck you got to do to save your life. So I don't want to hear nothing about you cut somebody and I pulled up your rap sheet and I pulled up your court records and back in 1890 you said this, and when you knew that like, get the fuck out of here, man. What the fuck does that got to do with any of the shit that we speaking about now? Any of the shit that these girls is talking about now? Any of the accusations that these girls is making about T.I. and Tiny? What the fuck does that got to do with it, Tasha? You're full of shit, man. You're full of shit.
Are you dumb?
Yeah, she very dumb. She's stupid dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. Let me see what else she said in this shit.
I just got your motherfucking ass on video talking about you gonna fucking cut me. Now what, bitch?
I said if we ever.
Now what, bitch?
If we ever got into an altercation, my exact words, if we ever got into an
No, that's not what you said. I got it recorded, bitch. Why would I run up on you? Why would I run up on you? And that's not what the police report says. And that's not
on me or come around me.
And that's not what the police report says, Sabrina.
You're ugly.
Sabrina, that's not what the police report said, bitch. You went to jail. You went to motherfucking jail because something is fucking wrong with you. Something. You want me to pull the receipts, bitch? Do you want me to pull the receipts, bitch?
You gonna sit on the phone and tell somebody about them?
Bitch, you.
Exactly. She always do that shit. She always try to tell somebody about their own life story as if she was the narrator of their book. I wrote your life. I created your life story. This is how it went. Like, Tasha K, you so full of shit, and you so, like, I see right through you. How the fuck you gonna say, oh, you went to jail because something is wrong with you in the head? Like, you crazy. Listen, this girl could easily just been protecting her life. Her life was in danger, and she cut somebody? What the fuck? First of all, that shit happened many moons ago. What the fuck that got to do with what's going on now? All right? Let's keep that in mind.
Do you want me to pull the motherfucking receipts, Sabrina? No, you called me. You said your lawyer gonna draft the motherfucking document. Why she ain't drafted? Why in the fuck are you on the phone? Because you're all talk. You're all fucking talk. And bitch, you met your motherfucking match, okay?
Listen, you can't find a man. No, you can't keep no man. I understand.
Bitch, what are you talking about? I'm married for 15 years. Where's your gay baby daddy? Where's your baby daddy that you told everybody that he was a a transgender because he didn't want your trash ass fucking pussy. Where your baby daddy at, bitch?
I need for you. Listen, I need for you to go. Listen, this is not.
Y'all hear this? This is Sabrina Peterson. Bitch don't even know she about to be live tonight. Keep talking.
Oh, but we know, Tasha. We knew she was gonna be live tonight, Tasha, because that's just what you do. You do that shit for the moment. You know what I'm saying? You do that shit for the viral moment, Tasha. What else, sis? What it do, sis? What's happening, man?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What you think about TASHA K over here doing this shit for the viral moment, man? For the clicking the view and the clicking it and all that and all that.
Am I allowed to say fuck her?
Oh yeah. You're most definitely allowed to say that. Yeah. Say it with your chest. Say it with some emphasis.
Drop the bomb on that fuck her.
Yeah, drop a bomb on that fucker. Yeah, drop another one on that shit. Drop 3 bombs on that shit.
What's up, family? I hope you all are doing all right on this beautiful Saturday night.
Man, we doing good. We exposing Tasha. Can't get no better than that.
No, that was always fun to expose these people.
You know Tasha's a whole fraud, man. She was out here discrediting Jennifer just to gain sympathy points with Nicki and brownie points. Hey, Nicki, look, I lied on her for you. I lied on Jen for you, Nicki. Could you please call me? Can you call me again, please? Can you do Queen Radio? Please.
Terrible.
Fucking ass kissing, celebrity fucking dick sucking. Let me.
I can't.
Yo, finish listening what she said to Sabrina though. Check this out.
Go ahead, girl, cause you called. You called cause you mad.
Don't worry about me, baby.
Bitch, my job is to worry about your lying ass, bitch. My job is to worry about your lying ass, bitch. You done met your motherfucking match, bitch. And I'ma expose everything about your lying ass, bitch, okay? And I'ma be following this fake ass case that ain't gonna never get motherfucking filed. So you and that toy ass motherfucking lawyer can kiss my motherfucking ass, okay?
Only your home, man.
Go. Why is she so mad? Why is she that mad about victims? Like she acting like she was in the bedroom with T.I. and Tiny. How you know this is a fake story?
Right.
Why are you so adamant about this?
My thing is though, why is she connecting it? Whatever the fuck happened to first of all, that's just irrelevant. Whatever the fuck happened to Sabrina back in the day. Even then, it shouldn't even be connected to Sabrina, let alone why is it connected to the fucking victims that came up to Sabrina to have a voice? Or you know what I'm saying? To have some kind of advocacy. What the fuck does that Sabrina's past history or past police records have to do with the fucking victims? What the fuck? What the fuck? Make it make sense, Tasha. I know you watching. If you're not, you gonna watch. Make that shit make sense.
Focus on the 4,000 lawsuit you have right now.
Okay, bitch, and guess who paying for that lawsuit, bitch? Guess who paying for that lawsuit, you dumb bitch? So you go ahead and you file that lawsuit, and I'm gonna use this motherfucking video against your dumb ass in court, bitch. Go right ahead.
I'm gonna make you give me your Jerry curl juice.
What?
I'm not even gonna sue you.
Sabrina, are you serious? Do you hear yourself right now?
And your $2 decor and your
Sabrina, do you hear yourself right now?
baby.
Bitch, what does this got to do with the facts? What does my Jerry curl juice got to do with the facts? What does my Jerry curl juice got to do with the facts?
Lady, keep my name like your
I will never, bitch. I will fucking never, bitch. I will never. And listen, you call me and I'm gonna stay on the phone until you hang this bitch up.
You're sitting here drunk and talking about people.
I'm drunk.
You ain't drunk,
I'm drunk, bitch.
You ain't drunk.
Bitch, and you're fucking crazy. Have you taken your medicine today? Have you taken your motherfucking medicine today? Have you taken your Zoloft, bitch?
Yo.
That woman is a monster, yo. I can't believe her. Why is she that mad at Sabrina?
Right. She's a fucking monster.
Like she answered the phone with anger and like as if Sabrina was wrong for calling her.
Right. Like first of all, she's calling you to clarify some things. She ain't calling you to call you out your name. Like, yo, y'all listen to that phone call in the beginning. Sabrina ain't come out her face. She was real calm. You know what I'm saying? Like, She was just like, yo, you know what's going on that you keep speaking on me or whatever the case. Tasha was like, what the fuck, bitch, are you calling me for, bitch? Ho, this, bitch, that. Like, yo, what the fuck was that energy for? What was that about? A viral moment. That's all it was about. She wanted that shit, that phone call to go viral. You know, she was nervous getting that recorder. Her fingers shaking. She just, where the recorder at? Where the recorder? She telling her husband, hurry up, shake. Get the recorder, shake. Get the recorder. I got a moment. She's calling me right now. I'm gonna curse her out, and that shit's gonna go viral, and I'm gonna get about 1 million views on that video. Watch. The winos are gonna fall for my bullshit once again. That's what the fuck it was. The fuck is that?
Have you paid your probation fees, you dumb bitch? Have you paid your probation fees, you dumb bitch?
Out of my name.
Because you are a bitch. Because you are a motherfucking bitch. You call me bitch. Why ain't your lawyers handling this bitch? Because you ain't got no motherfucking lawyers. Now send them. Okay. You dumb bitch. Okay. Yeah. The fuck wrong with her?
Why would she ask what the fuck is wrong with her when clearly you just trashed that lady's name all over like on your whole life?
Right.
Of course she's gonna have a problem. Like you just mad and surprised that this woman just called you out on your shit immediately. She's not used to that type of behavior. Of people just
Tasha not used to that shit.
Okay, so what? He's been in the practice for 2 years, but just what? This story might be that story for him to blow the fuck up. And you mad and you hating on another black man and another, you know what I mean? A few black women. Like, why are you doing this? What is your point?
That's a whole fact.
Go up against women that are saying they're victims. I would hate to have to, in a couple years down the line, she be out here asking everybody to fill a petition out for justice for her daughter. I would hate it. I don't wish that on her, but I would hate for her to be in a victim's shoes. She can't do this. She picks and chooses who she want to make a victim, and that's not cool at all. Because she want clicks and views for what, yo?
Karma to skip a beat. Karma don't skip a beat.
I feel like we was on live just now. My bad. I'm sorry.
That's what it's about. It's about keeping it real, man. Keeping that real energy on live.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. I really had to check myself now. I just had to look at the screen like, oh shit, we're on live. My bad, y'all. This is facts, man.
Let me uncheck you. I need you to know.
Like you really going up against another black woman. Like, why? What is the purpose? You claiming that this is not true. How do you know that? You weren't there. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that shit to people. Like you sitting out here, you know what I mean, questioning this lawyer. Okay, yes, so what? He's a young guy and he's only been in the practice for 2 years. You know what I mean? Somebody had to start from somewhere. You know what I mean? Like who are you to just say what you want to say about people? That's fucked up. And the people that are following her winos and shit, they love this fucking mess. For what though? They kick in and getting a good laugh, forgetting they were probably victims them fucking selves.
That's a whole fact.
Who's on live again? I'm sorry, bro.
I need you to keep forgetting. Forget you're alive. Forget you're alive. Say what it is.
I'm driving right now, bro, and I'm trying to stay focused. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like Miss Hottie is really on one right now, and I don't want. You know
say how you. That's what I'm.
Fuck her. I'm sorry. I can't say nothing else but fuck Tasha K. She get a kick out of this shit. But forgetting, baby, this shoe could fall on you anytime. Life could change for you drastically at any fucking moment. And you out here doing this for what? Clicks and views? And just to say, like, I dropped the story first. I did this first. You don't have no facts. You want everybody to join your Patreon for the receipts and shit. Why do we gotta pay you to see the receipts to drop them shit if you could really, you know what I'm saying? Like, why? You're motherfuckers. You're a scammer, just like the rest of these people. If you was really out to for the integrity of women to say, okay, if you're a victim, don't go with this lawyer. I have receipts, but you can only see the receipts if you pay me on Patreon. Fuck you, bitch. Drop the receipts like just drop them.
Please send me that to my DM, Melanin Candy. Melanin says, Hasha, Tasha was just at T.I.'s office and she posted it. She's working for T.I. and Tiny to discredit Sabrina and the victims.
Right, and she's using her platform to do that. I believe that shit wholeheartedly.
I mean,
I believe it, but let God forbid the shit happens to her and she needs somebody to be. Nah, man. Bye, Tasha. Bye. Give Jaguar right back her fucking haircut, bitch. You, your Cooper, your man, all y'all can kick rocks. Fuck all y'all. I'm serious, because that shit pissed me the fuck off. That she could really be out here just doing this shit to people, forgetting that, baby, you could become a victim at any given moment.
Facts.
I want all the motherfucking smoke, bitch. Bye.
Ooh. Miss Hottie is not playing with
hard. When we, you know what I'm saying? Like you just picking and choosing who you want to call a victim. You don't know what the fuck. Okay, yeah, so what? They probably was popping pills. They probably was. Everybody knows T.I. and Tiny get down. We all know that shit. But you said it yourself on a whole nother video where you just interviewed fucking Raz B's ex-girlfriend, and when she told the story about how Raz B had sex with her when she was under the influence, and you clearly verbatimly said if you were under the influence and having sex with somebody, you are not able enough to give your full consent. But now you twisting and turning and talking about the victims of T.I. Oh yeah, they get down, they pop pills, they do all this shit. Okay, it's the same fucking situation.
Mm-hmm.
They may have took the pills, they may have drank the pills, but they had sex with him. They wasn't giving their full consent. They wasn't in their right state of mind. I'm sorry, bro. I forget we on live again. You know,
that's popping. I like it. I'm liking your rawness right now, man. Keep it real.
You loving it because I'm
loving it right now.
I really believe the comments right now, but I hope y'all understand. Like, I really fully, I'm not the greatest at articulating myself. I kind of just speak the way I speak. You know what I mean? I hope to God that y'all feel me. But like this bitch right here, you're not validated when you pick and choose who victims are. If you got women really coming, you know, I get in the world, there's scammers out there trying to get a check. I get that, but come on now. Out of every, in some lie, there's always some truth. You know what I mean? Like, and you gotta investigate that truth, even if it's just 1%. That may be the truth. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. Like, that bitch has no integrity. She has no fucking heart. Like, bitch, was you a victim yourself and nobody spoke up for you? Is you mad? That's why you mad? The fuck you mad to T.I. Tiny and bring it up to fuck you? Bitch, wow. Go fuck your bitch, because clearly you ain't fucking her good enough. Because if you was, you wouldn't be worrying. If she wouldn't be worrying about what the next motherfuckers is doing in their bedroom.
Damn, son.
I'm sorry. I forget we was on live again.
Please don't be sorry. No, don't be sorry.
I'm serious, because that shit just got me tight, yo. Like, I can't understand like how another black woman could really be at another black woman's neck for calling her she's a victim. Let that bitch rock. Like, what? You don't even worry about her story. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, then don't say shit at all. But don't try to discredit people. Don't do that. What goes around, yo. I'm a firm believer. We reap what the fuck we sow, bitch. And trust me, I'm telling you, her days is coming, yo. And that's fucked up. And I feel bad for her karma, yo. I do. You cannot walk around and be on this earth thinking that you can't get touched, bitch. You crazy? Just like you out here telling people stories, your story could become a story, bitch.
Word up.
You could definitely become a story. Fuck out of here. We out here popping off this shit for clicks and fucking views, man. Fuck all of that. This is people real lives y'all playing with. Y'all sitting here thinking this shit is fucking funny, and then you want to get your little punk ass followers kikiing and laughing at these victims, forgetting y'all motherfuckers is victims yourselves, yo. But y'all just not bold enough to tell y'all story. I rock hard with a victim right now, hard as fuck. And if TASHA K was to go out and talk that shit, man, listen, I'm sorry. Let me shut up. We on live. But you know, I would get me a plane ticket.
Listen, my thing is, didn't Shekinah even admit? Which is why Shekinah is being taken to court right now and being sued and being, stuffed into this case, because stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey into this case, because, at the end of the day, she opened her mouth at the wrong time, wrong place, wrong time. You know what I'm saying? She should not have said what she said at that moment to that person being Sabrina Peterson, when she was like, well, wasn't you doing the recruiting too? Wasn't you doing the foursomes and the threesomes with T.I. and Tiny? And now all of a sudden, why don't you tell them that? Wasn't you sucking Tiny pussy? I said what I said. Remember that? Y'all remember that?
Hey, but I'm telling you, man, like, she shouldn't even have opened her motherfucking mouth either. The same motherfuckers you saying they're sticking up for, they ain't fucking with you at all.
So my thing is, all for clicking the fucking view. If you know that Shekinah herself admitted to knowing Sabrina Peterson and to knowing that Sabrina had sexual affairs with T.I. and Tiny, and knowing, and you're saying, according to you, Sabrina also, she never said just Tiny and T.I. She said Sabrina also did the recruiting. Now, one would think that if her friend and her friend's husband is innocent, she would have at least said that much. Well, listen, my friend is innocent and her husband. I know that much, that they're innocent. But what I do know, that Sabrina was the one doing the recruiting, not T.I. and Tiny. But she never said not T.I. and Tiny. She says
they're recruiting, because that really sounds like something deeper than what it is. Because I feel like, you know what I mean, a lot of these women that all of these women that they dated or got together with, they were all well over the age of 18, you know what I mean, and grown ass women or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure even if they was down for the get down, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But to be drugged and then to have, you know what I mean, unconsensual sex and all this other shit like that, that's not cool, yo.
Right.
That's not cool.
That's what I'm saying. To each
his own. Way about it, then they have every right to tell their truth.
Right. You're a little freaky in the bedroom. That's your problem. That's your business. I don't care about.
Think that was wrong. Like, if y'all like, you know what I mean, doing nothing, it is what it is. But like, right. Don't deny that y'all didn't give these people, you know what I'm saying, drugs, alcohol, popping pills, whatever it is that y'all was doing. Don't deny that wasn't going down.
Absolutely.
I don't know about the word recruiting, you know what I mean? Because that just sounds a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, like trafficking-ish, you know, but I don't know, yo. I just hate that shit. I hate how this is all turning out, you know what I mean? Because it's weakening the case for the victims. People like TASHA K out here, you know what I mean, downplaying shit, trying to, you know, even going as far as coming at the lawyer's head, you know what I mean? And this is just a young man that's really trying to build his career, you know what I mean? Like, however he's doing it, I mean, this is also a lesson learned for him. Right. I hope he's learning something from this. You know what I mean?
Like, she's tearing down the black queens, the black kings. She's tearing down the whole. She not letting nobody live. Man, somebody said looking like a little boozy on crack with that haircut.
I don't even think it's cracked. I think it's dust. I don't think that bitch on crack, because even crackheads got morals.
She ain't looking for long term or handling herself with integrity. I agree with that, Christina M. Absolutely. Nicki says, thank you, Jen. Sending much love to you. Purple Nemo says, YouTube got dark mode finally. Word.
My bad.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Listen, it's just crazy because we got people like, you know, Shekinah admitting that she knows Sabrina, admitting that there were threesomes involved, admitting that there were recruiting and there was recruiting involved, admitting these things. And then you also have another person that worked with Shekinah and worked with Sabrina, speaking out. She did an interview with TASHA K. That interview aired today, so I'm gonna go ahead and play some of that interview so you can hear that. She's even saying, I hope we get to hear that part. So I'm not gonna play the whole shit, but she's even saying, or he, I'm not sure if it's a transgendered female or real female, but she's saying that you know, it's It's the truth. What Shekinah's saying. She said that way before, long ago, that T.I. pistol whipped her. She said that's true. So in this woman has fallen out with not Shekinah, Sabrina. So she's fallen out with Sabrina, and she's still giving Sabrina that much credit, saying that what she was saying about the gun appeared to be true because she said it before all of this came about. Allegedly, okay? Let's go ahead and listen to that.
She involved herself in her best friend's internet beef with Sabrina Peterson.
Right.
And so let me just give a little backstory before we jump into how you fit in, okay? So T.I. and Tiny, well, T.I. gets called out by Sabrina Peterson. She says, T.I. held a gun to my head, and she tags Keisha Lance Bottoms and says, you should not be affiliated with someone, I guess, who acts violently towards women or something like that. I can't remember her post to quote. And she begins to proceed with posting about 38 supposed victims that have been raped or violated by T.I. and Tiny.
So she's already going in, right?
Technically, no victims have actually came forward. This is all from Sabrina's page, Sabrina Peterson, and it's just really coincidental that
that's bullshit. Victims did come forward. What are you saying, Tasha? What the fuck is you saying, Tasha? Victims came forward. They ain't show their face. That don't mean they ain't came forward. They ain't come on camera. That don't mean they ain't telling the fucking truth. What the fuck you want me to? What you want them to send you, Tasha? You want them to send you their fucking panties with the DNA on them? What you want them to send you? A footage of them getting fucked by T.I. and Tiny allegedly? What the fuck? How was they supposed to obtain a footage of such sort if they were quote unquote allegedly drugged up? In a state of mind where they couldn't remember shit, they woke up not knowing what the fuck had just went. You know what I'm saying? Like their insides bruised up, private parts swelled up. Allegedly, how the fuck was they supposed to be recording? Allegedly, the people, bouncers and shit, took their phones. You know, initially from before them, prior to them coming into the crib. So how the fuck was they supposed to record? First of all, and what proof do you want them to send you? You know, wet panties. I don't know what the fuck you're looking for. Dirty laundry. You looking for the bottle that they was drinking out of? I don't know. Go over there. You clearly or allegedly at T.I.'s studio right now because they just said somebody just told me that she took pictures outside of T.I. and Tiny studio. And well, they both live in Georgia, so that's really not hard to believe. It shouldn't be hard for TASHA K to get a hold of T.I. and Tiny if she really wants to, which was her aim and her goal from jump. And I guess mission accomplished because she already got what she wanted. She wanted this viral video of her cursing out Sabrina Peterson, and she wanted some kind of connection and or hookup to T.I. and Tiny. So now guess what? She gonna act like as she's a YouTube lawyer, and she's gonna start going hard for T.I. and Tiny. Watch, don't take it from me. Watch, you're gonna start seeing a series of videos that TASHA gonna start putting out defending T.I. and Tiny, which she already has done started. But it'll be a continuation. So stay tuned for that. That is just my opinion and my thought, what I think is going to happen, because I already know how Tasha be moving. She's a snake. She's sneaky. She's grimy. She's filthy when it comes to lying and, you know, spinning these narratives for a click and a view. I mean, she said it herself. She was like, yo, I don't care if it's a lie. As long as it goes viral, I don't give a fuck if I'm lying to my people. And people just applauded the shit. Yay, winos. Hey, winos. I just lied to y'all motherfuckers again. Hey, winos. Slim Dick Jones says, what Taj done did now in these damn shoes. And she threw them shoes in the garbage. Renee says that's why she getting sued and is going left. Is she better hope? I think Sabrina done said she was going to sue her, or she was going to add her to the suit. So TASHA K just be getting herself in some shit for some just for some damn clout. Like, yo, is it really worth that? It's really fucking worth
really not though, because at some point, you know what I mean, you really like when you sleep all night, like when all is said and done, you lay down in the middle of the night and you just woosah to yourself, you know what I mean? Just getting over the day. Are you really satisfied and happy that you just did this to these people? Not just Sabrina and, you know, this case, but I'm just talking about people in general. Like, come on.
Incredible. Right.
At some
Well,
point, the people love it. It's her followers. It's the people that tunes in. That you know what I mean. That's if once people really stop watching the bullshit, it'll disappear. She won't be in the algorithm anymore. But it's too far gone now at this point.
wow. So Melanin Candy says, hot shot, she took it down, but she was most definitely at Tips Expeditiously podcast. The caption was when you get a call from Tips team or some shit like that, says Melanin Candy. So that means TASHA K has already landed and stomped grounds on T.I.'s podcast, Expeditiously podcast. According to one of my supporters, Melanin Candy. I would say allegedly because I haven't seen it myself, but I do believe you, Melanin. I don't know you to be a liar, so that must definitely be true. And of course, TASHA K, she took down the video that I just showed y'all, so she's probably fuming out her motherfucking ears right now that I showed you guys the way she cursed out Sabrina last night, because she took it right down after she cursed out Sabrina. She took it down. So yeah, she must be fuming. We got it though. Let's go ahead.
38 victims come to you, and there are several blogs that are posting on this, and so I was really suspicious about that. And then of course T.I. did post some fake stories that were intentionally sent to her on purpose to disarm her.
Right.
And to kind of let the world know that, you know, please proceed with caution when it comes to these allegations. Now, and she expressed to me that she got the story from you. So how do you know Sabrina Peterson?
Well, Sabrina and I was friends like...
So this is somebody that TASHA K is interviewing. She put this video out today. And supposedly this person is like a makeup artist of some sort or whatever, stylist. I don't know what the fuck, but this person knows Sabrina and knows Shekinah. This person is no longer friends with Sabrina. And this person is telling her story of how she met Sabrina and Shekinah. And pretty much she's confirming that Sabrina wasn't lying about getting pistol whipped, because she said the same story years ago before all of this, you know, came about on social media.
Together until we were no longer friends.
Wow. So what happened? Like, I mean, I guess what was the initial start of the friendship like? And we're talking about Sabrina now. I'm sorry, because I did ask you about Shekinah. Like, how did you and Sabrina become so close to where she would, I guess, tell you such intimate details about supposed or alleged relations between T.I. and Tiny?
Well, we started off pretty close. We spent a lot of time together, going out eating, to the gym. We basically did everything together. We was together every day for a while. Sabrina's the kind of person, and I always tell people a lot of time in her.
So yeah, she probably definitely took it down, but it's all right. TASHA K not even credible. I don't know why she thinks she is. She admitted she lies, and we'll post it anyways. Exactly, Vanderveer. It was good, Queen. Shout out to you. Good to see you. Carla Stokes says no means no. Your money wasn't at. Your money wasn't at goddamn. I don't like saying that word. God, long drug dumb damn women and men like that. God bless. Yeah, man. No means no, exactly. I don't even waste my time with TASHA K channel because she sit there drinking cheap wine and never have the facts. She need to be shut down, absolutely.
Right.
Right.
I know. People do be drinking that sweet bitch over here is only $5.99. You say drinking sweet bitch, and that shit is only $5.99 out here. Thereby, impress me, please. Impress me. I'm sorry. You can't even drink Josh. Like, what the fuck? Like, Josh is, come on. Like, you drink a sweet bitch. Come on. Bye.
Absolutely, man. She's
Like,
bitter.
we can't. I'm sorry.
It should be called bitter bitch, but yeah. Hey y'all, it's been a minute. What up, Dazzle Dad Tara? What's going on? It's been a minute for show. So yeah, Sean says laughing my ass off. Nicole Woods. I don't know how her husband puts up with her, especially with all the drinking she does. Absolutely all the drinking, all sweating, all that shit she do. Purple. In the interview, they said Sabrina and the 38 imagery victims. Let's continue. I want her to say.
Like, Sabrina's the kind of friend. If you're friends with her,
all right, I'm not going to continue playing that interview she did, but y'all go ahead and listen. That friend of Sabrina's, which is no longer Sabrina's friend, she admits and confirms that Sabrina had made allegations on T.I. pistol whooping her in the past. So she says she believes that to be true. And pretty much, listen, what the fuck does Sabrina past got to do with this is the bottom line. What does Sabrina's past have to do with these 22, 32, 15, whatever amount of victims there is against T.I. and Tiny? What the fuck does that got to do with them? So they try to use one person to tear down and discredit, to then try to discredit and tear down the truth of a bunch of other people. How the fuck does that make sense? Make that shit make sense. So you think TASHA K, because you're tearing down Sabrina and saying that she cut somebody, you slashed somebody, you cut somebody. Because you're saying all these things about Sabrina, which she probably did cut somebody. You're thinking that that's discrediting what the fucking victims have been saying about T.I. and Tiny? Wow. Well, I just gotta I see tip called TASHA expeditiously. Hit after hit after hit. TASHA K don't stop. That's what heavyweight champ do. So yeah, TASHA got in touch with Tip. According to this post that I just received. Okay. It says TASHA K victim shames. Oh no, that's me. So TASHA K took a picture of the entrance of Expeditiously podcast, meaning she was at Tip's vicinity. Wow, Tasha, mission accomplished, huh? I would post it, but this is crazy.
Oh, wait, you said how many victims again?
Let's go ahead and see, because they keep changing. But
over 20 something victims. You said 30 something. Ilk.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but that speaks volumes of him. No, I mean, outside of the victim, that just speaks volumes on both of him and his wife. Like, y'all out here really got that many bodies under y'all belt. Y'all fucking nasty. Y'all fucking disgusting.
Well, more than 15 other women have came forward. And wow, this is crazy.
Like, I could see you and your man, y'all having like, you know what I mean, every once in the blue, y'all freak off and you want to invite somebody in the bedroom, but really that many people has to be in your bedroom in order for you to get off T.I. Fuck out of here. Tiny, you bugging.
Well, see, and here's the other thing, allegedly, but here's the other thing. Where's the reports? Where's the criminal records of Sabrina Peterson raping or molesting or recruiting anybody? Why isn't she? You know what I'm saying? Where's the criminal record? Where's the allegations? Who said it? Shekinah? That's the only person. Why isn't T.I. and Tiny saying, well, you was doing the recruiting, if that's what she was doing? All they said was she was lying about the pistol. Why didn't say you lying about the pistol and you was doing the recruiting for the girls? Why didn't say that? So TASHA K, man, you gotta make shit make sense, man. You gotta make shit make sense, little mama. Like, you be coming out here spitting fucking fire out there, dragging mouth, when I'm dragging, you know what I'm saying? Don't make that shit make sense. You just be gassing motherfuckers up. But moving on from TASHA K, we're gonna move on to the next subject real quick, and it's pretty much about the Barbz, aka people alleging to be close sources to Nicki Minaj. And I pretty much just want to show, like, there's this page on Instagram that now made a fucking YouTube channel 4 weeks ago called No Frauds Media, right? Yeah, I'm airing you out because I ain't pussy. So No Frauds Media used to follow me, if I'm not mistaken, under Wendy Lee Petty. A lot of you remember who Wendy Lee Petty is. So Wendy Lee Petty got mad one time when I did an article, a story, a show on Nicki Minaj. She ain't like what I had to say. You know what I'm saying? And then she went on to Instagram. She started talking a whole lot of shit, whatever. She stopped supporting me. And next thing you know, she changed her name to No Frauds Media. And also, she's, a huge barb, a huge supporter of Nicki Minaj. Okay, kudos to her. Hokey dokey, yay. But my thing is, she's now claiming to have contact with Nicki Minaj. And she's put out several posts saying, oh, yeah, I don't believe I speak to the queen. And guess again, because me and the queen be talking all the time and this, that, and the third, right? So she's claiming to have contact with the queen herself. I don't know if she knows the queen herself, and she's just making it seem like she a Bob. Who knows what the fuck? But what I do know is that she showed pictures or snapshots of DMs, conversations with Nicki Minaj and herself or whatever, allegedly, right? So let me go ahead and bring the sis back in here. Sis, it says your devices are not connected. You got to connect your device. So these people are plotting on Jennifer, the victim. These people are plotting on Jennifer. And if y'all don't believe me, just talk to these people real quick. I think I showed you the shit already, but if they don't believe, I'm gonna look for the shit. Whatever I don't find real quick, I'm gonna tell y'all where to find it. All right. But there's a page called No Frauds Media on Instagram that used to support me. I bet you they won't tell you that. Yeah, I hear you. And so they stopped supporting me after I spoke on Nicki Minaj. And now they're bashing the victim, Jennifer, the victim in Nicki Minaj's husband's sexual assault allegations from back in the day. Well, he was convicted of attempted rape, so, Anyway, my thing is, this woman, Wendy Lee Petty, was just claiming that she know Nicki Minaj. She's close to Nicki Minaj. She got the DMs, boom, boom, boom. She's throwing it out there, on her Instagram. Is now making posts left and right of the whole situation that went down with Jennifer. And she's putting out court records for Kenneth Petty. And she's saying that she, Kenneth Petty, his lawyers is working hard on the case. She's sending them all the videos. She's sending them this. She's sending them that. She's doing all the footwork. She's doing her thing. So I'm like, okay. I mean, to each his own. If that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But then she commences to throw me in the fucking mix without saying my name. Now that's where we got a problem, right? She throws me in the mix. I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? Because now I got to choke on it. And I'm going to show y'all what she said. Hold on. Because this person is bugged the fuck out. They're delusional. Mariah Carey voice. All right, so they said this. So, No Frauds Media on Instagram, which is a big Barb, says, and it's still fuck the media. We all can see the bias in the media when it comes to Nicki. But this whole situation is out of line. Straight up. I've said this over and over. This case, especially if it goes to trial, will expose a history of stalking, harassment, slander, and possibly blackmail and extortion. I mean, she threw all the fucking charges out there in the book. See, I understand Kenneth didn't register once he started staying in LA, but he was registered in New York. He was out traveling with Nicki. Nicki World Tour, summer 2019, was when Nicki and he, stupid, you mean he and Nicki, was being stalked. And these people are the one who started reporting him. They admit that in the Daily Beast story. Who the fuck admits that in the Daily Beast story? You need to learn how to read and motherfucking write, No Frills Media, because I don't remember nobody in the Daily Beast story saying, "Oh yeah, I reported." Listen, there was one person that said she reported Kenneth Petty. Now, there were reports that you put out. You're saying that it was over 800 people reporting Kenneth Petty. I've never reported Kenneth fucking Petty. I don't think Jennifer's ever reported Kenneth Petty. I've never fucking lifted, but even when she was on the live, that happened in 2018. I don't even think I didn't even have YouTube. Fuck you talking about? But No Frills Media is saying that we concocted all that. We reported Kenneth Petty and that we did it for Cardi B.
Are you dumb?
They must be fucking dumb, Remy, they must be dumb. And now they saying that we did this shit for Cardi B. The shit that they will say when they can't come up with the fucking truth. You say what?
When the hate don't work, they lies.
Right. When the hate don't work, they start spreading lies. So let me finish reading what this No Frills Media chick said. She said summer 2019 was when Nicki and he was being stalked, and these people are the ones who started reporting him. They admit that in the Daily Beast story. California has different regulations, 20-year minimum, and other ways to get off having to register. Maybe thought because he was only staying with. See, why are you making up? She making up so many. She making up so much shit. Hold on, let me get the next one real quick. It's just this chick line, bruh. Chick line, bruh. Come on, man. Y'all really be full of fucking games and gimmicks on this fucking social media shit. I'm sick of that shit. These motherfuckers be really full of games and gimmicks. Hold on, let's read the other one she put out here. Then she goes, the paparazzi pics videos of Nicki and Kennedy on Queen Radio, pics of them in their LA backyard and on live. Child, Daily Beast, this anonymous source that is now coincidentally pushing these false allegations on Nicki Minaj. That anonymous source must be me. I'm the one who don't show my face, right? She said this anonymous source that is now coincidentally pushing these false allegations on Nicki Minaj haters and biased media. Can't even spell media. And mainly on social media with Cardi B's fans platform. Wow. So now we Cardi B's fans. Listen, stop spinning. You spinning so many fucking narratives. That's a whole. Then she goes on to saying, and I quote, "That's a whole conspiracy. But we know Cardi B a rat, so they probably just like her. Period. That's just one obsessed fan base, and there's more to look into. I'm going to be on this investigation harder because child was the government holding back from Kenny's defense team, ? I've been sending Kenny's attorney's office everything because they are crazy. You sound crazy, motherfucker. You sound crazy, motherfucker. And I'm talking to you, No Frills Media. You sound crazy, motherfucker. So wait, she goes on to say some other shit. Hold on, let me show you what else she say, man. She goes on to say some other shit. It don't end there. She's made a whole channel talking about this shit on YouTube now. But let me just get this straight. This is what she's talking about. I'm just going to show y'all because you know she's just going to make shit up if I don't show y'all. Let me just show y'all what she's talking about. Let me show you what she's talking about. All right. So this is what she's talking about. Why was she? Let me get it for y'all so y'all can see it. She's talking about the live that Nicki Minaj did, right? Nicki Minaj did a live a couple years ago. So in that live, Kenneth Petty's walking around in the background with a fucking gun on his waist, right? So in that live, people were saying, Nicki, Kenneth got a gun. Kenneth got a gun, right? There goes a picture of Kenneth with allegedly the gun on his waist on that live, right? People like Brooke Bailey even dry snitched on Kenneth that day. You dig? People like motherfucking Brooke Bailey dry snitched on Kenneth Petty this day. Don't get me motherfucking started. Don't make me start speaking the fucking truth. But you out here spinning fucking narratives and telling stories, talking about Cardi B fans or got anonymous biased social media platforms to speak on Nicki this way and bash Nicki and harass Nicki this way and Kenneth Petty. Don't be lying like that. Don't be lying like that, baby girl, because you know damn well that this dude was acting a fool with that Glock on his hip. And motherfuckers that was watching, including the Barbz, including you motherfuckers, started shouting out what he had on his motherfucking on his shit on his hip. Oh, look what he got on his hip. Look what he got. Look what Brooke said. Look what Brooke Bailey said. Let me get that video, man. I gotta get that video. Hold on, so I can show y'all what the fuck I'm talking about. Cause y'all I gotta be showing, cause motherfuckers don't be believing, man. Not y'all motherfuckers don't be believing. Hold on. Let me show y'all real quick. This nigga was acting a fool walking around with that gun like that. You know. Oh man. Hold on, because you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Are you dumb?
So if you really look closely, right, on this live, I'm gonna have to pause it because I don't want them to shout out to Brooklyn Live for this video, making this video showing and exposing Kenneth Petty on Nicki Minaj's live video back in 2019, showing a gun on his head. Let's go ahead and watch, y'all. Let me pause it though, so I don't get him, getting some shit and all that. We gonna pause that right quick, and we gonna show this. Show the screen. All right. Oh man, y'all be thinking. Listen, you can't make this shit up. Here we go. That's too big. That's too small, right? All right, let me put it bigger. Can't make this shit up. All right. So this is the video that No Frauds Media is talking about. This is where it all began, according to No Frauds Media. Well, I think pretty much is where a lot of it did begin, because after this video is when a lot of the Barbz started pointing out that Kenneth Petty had a gun on his waist. A lot of people started calling the cops. They started reporting him. They were saying, yo, Kenneth got a gun. He's a danger. He's a danger. He's a menace to society. And that's pretty much how they got a hold of him, and he got that gun charge or whatever the case is. Allegedly, I'm just saying, this is what people has been putting out. So let's go ahead and see, where did he come in and show that he had a gun?
Hard,
Hold on. We're gonna see where he comes in with the gun. And this way we'll be able to see why people call the cops. But I just showed you a snapshot picture anyway of the gun or whatever that was, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying allegedly for the purposes of the show. But we all know what it looked like. You know what I mean? Get it? All right, so here we go. So this is him. Gun should be on his left. So if you're looking on his left hand pocket, that's where the gun should be, right there. Boom. It is. Shit. All right. That's what the fuck they talking about. You feel me? But that Wendy Lee Petty chick, she's blaming it on Barty Gang or Cardi B or just people, me, Nosy O Live, people that were reporting on the story and supporting Jennifer. She's saying that we were the ones that called the cops on Kenneth Petty that day. I ain't called the cops not one day in my life on no Kenneth Petty. So this woman is bugged the fuck out. She bugged out. She said, summer 2019, when Nicki and he was being stalked, these people are the ones who started reporting him. They admit that in the Daily Beast story. These people, who the fuck is these people? Why are you not being clear and specific? And she goes, paparazzi pics, videos of Nicki and Kenny and Queen Radio, pics of them in their backyard, on live, child, at the Daily Beast. This is an anonymous source that is now coincidentally pushing these false allegations on Nicki Minaj. And I feel like you're talking about me. But I'm not putting no allegations, false allegations. I'm putting what's out there. It says these biased medias and mainly medias with Cardi B fans platform. That's a whole conspiracy, but we know Cardi B's a rat, so they probably just like her. That's just one obsessed fan base. And there's more to look into. I'm going to be on this investigation harder because, child, what the government is holding back from Kenneth's defense team, I've been sending to Kenny's attorney's office since because they are crazy. So, no, you crazy because you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Let me see if I could get the pics where she's actually showing that she has. Okay, here you go. I mean, here you go. Hold on a second. Here you go. So this is her showing that she had a conversation with Nicki Minaj. So she's out here putting out a DM snapshot, screenshot of a DM saying you have unread messages from Nicki Minaj and unwind with TASHA K.
Are you dumb?
Who the fuck does this shit? Motherfuckers is dumb. These motherfuckers is dumb. So they out here. She's out here with TASHA K. I seen another post she put on Instagram where she was out here tagging Black Chi Blog, TASHA K, all these motherfuckers that been victim shaming Jennifer. She was tagging them to the post, and them motherfuckers pretty much, some of them saying, yeah, we pretty much listen. They working together to try to keep discrediting Jennifer. Talking about, when everything come out to the light, y'all gonna see these people have been trying to extort, trying to slander. So now that she's trying to play victim and act like as if Jennifer's been doing these things to them, like, and I'm gonna say allegedly to all this, of course, but we already know what it is. So this is just one of the couple of screenshots she's been putting out there showing that she's been in communication with Nicki Minaj. And my thing is, Nicki, if there is any truth to what Wendy Lee Petty, aka No Frauds Media, is saying, I mean, she is showing it here. I shouldn't even be saying allegedly. She's showing a screenshot of her inbox or her conversations box saying her DMs, saying Nicki Minaj and TASHA K. You have an unread messages from the real brand, Nicki Minaj and TASHA motherfucking K. Niggas ain't bugging. Of course they got me blocked, but my sources got me the shit. You dig? But it's just bugged out. Like, it's bugged out. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna say that shit and not get your story straight? People were actually, let me pull it up because I forgot to show you the rest of it. I'm actually gonna play little by little so y'all can see what I'm talking about. She was actually, this No Frauds Media person was actually blaming people like me and Nosy and all kinds of shit. But if you look at the video where Kenneth Petty got the gun in the background, you gonna see Brooklyn Bailey right there. Look, with the check mark, with the verify. Brooklyn Bailey what is it? Brooklyn Bailey Inc. I mean, with the verified check. She's saying I'm crying because she's seen the gun already. Let me see if I can find a part where she's actually saying, look at his pockets. Look at his pockets. Hold on. Look, people laughing. What's Zoo's favorite words are? Watch. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. is when he come back out here. Hold on. Yeah, man. So it was Nicki's own people. Wasn't Brooke chilling with Nicki and Raleigh, Big Back Raleigh? They was chilling at one point. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't she in a music video? Brooke, wasn't she one of Nicki music videos? So it's crazy and weird because when you look at this video, and I'm gonna tell you, look, it's called, the person that made this channel is called Brooklyn Live. The name of the video is called Nicki Minaj and her husband go live. So y'all go look for this video once y'all get off this live. And then you can see what I'm trying to tell you. Look, somebody by the name of Ken Brazy says, tell Zoo I need to borrow his gun. This is a Barb. Tell Zoo we said, hey, everybody's praising Zoo for having a gun. We love you, Shush. We love you, Zoo. And Che says, Zoo, make her put regular Degler on Apple Music. Watch, we got more. It says, people are laughing because they're like, you know, does he have a clip in his pocket by Honey Bunches? Right here, right where you see the mouse. Kenny is just smoking, they say. Okay. Pretty much. Look, I want y'all to read the comments, man. I really want y'all to read the comments. And he's showing that gun. First he had his shirt tucked, then he didn't have his shirt tucked. You know what I'm saying? So he was definitely showing a gun.
I realize it, like, especially with Zoo, like, I remember Juice, he would hear us talking, like, he'll be in here, and he would hear us.
Hold on, I can't show it like this. My fault. Let me see if I could show. Look. Here go the comment right here with Brooke Bailey Inc. She said his pocket, Nicki, with all the crying emojis. Like, come on, Brooke. You think Nicki don't know that he got a Glock, he got a burner, he got a ratchet in his pocket? Why the fuck would you need to point that out on live, on Nicki's live? His pocket, Nicki. Look at it right here. Hey, look at that. You see her say it? See? Brooke Bailey, baby. It was her own peoples. It was her own Barbz. It was her own friends that snitched. That did that whole dry snitching shit. On this day when they was on live, it had the Glock on the Glock on lock. Glock on the lock. Glock on the lock. It was your peoples. It was the Barbz. I'm not going out. I don't want to have to repeat this and break this shit down and rebuttal this shit again. Not debunking this shit again. But fraud, no frauds media, whatever the fuck it's called, go do your fucking research. Do your homework. Before you be out there pointing fingers and talking about, oh, the Beast, people that came out on the Beast and was reporting on Jennifer's story was the ones that put 800 fucking complaints on Kenneth Petty. Don't come out saying that bullshit when I ain't never put a single fucking complaint. When Jennifer ain't put, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is your proof right here on that live. And shout out to Brooklyn Live for putting this video out there, man. Once again, on that live, you can see who the fuck was pointing out the fact that Kenneth had a Glock on his waist. Yo, Nicki, look. Even Brooke Bailey, look at his pocket. Look at his pocket. Come on now. Come on now. Like, that's who the fuck. Whoever was in that live and had a problem with him having that gun and felt like he was a menace to society is who called the cops.
And yeah.
Not everybody you're claiming. Those are the people who call the cops. Those are the people that got the cops called. The people that pointed shit out.
I was arguing.
Yeah. And like I was like, oh my God, I didn't realize. And even if you're looking at our faces, you won't be able to tell we joking because you know what I'm saying?
She trying to, explain Kenneth Petty's characteristics and how, his New York swag and flow is, and how sometimes people don't know when he's joking because that's just how they talk type shit.
If you don't know New York people, y'all know y'all very hard. Like,
we harsh, I think. Yeah, we aggressive. And then like if you like, but if it's your man or it's your best friend or whatever, and y'all know each other like that, we don't feel the need to laugh to show we joking. We'll keep the serious face for like 5 minutes. And
you feel me? Well, he just yo, this shit. You can't make this shit up, yo.
Like, but if it's your man or it's your best friend, whatever, and y'all know each other, like,
hold on. What you just grab up from
that,
from the table?
We don't feel the need to laugh.
What you just grab?
Joking, because you know what I'm saying.
If you don't know New York people, y'all know y'all very hard. Like
we harsh, I think. Yeah, we aggressive. And then like if
that's
you
his
like,
phone.
but if it's your man or it's your best friend, whatever, and y'all know each other like that,
on that pocket.
We don't feel the need to laugh
on
to show
the other
joking.
pocket.
We'll keep the serious face for like 5 minutes and be dead ass joking. So that's why
that's the phone on that pocket. The other pocket, you know what I'm saying? So let's just go to the other pocket real quick. Let's just go to the other pocket real quick. Where he at? All right. So this is what people were calling the cops from about. This is what people were calling the cops about. Not because of anything else. The cops got called because people saw Kenneth Petty with a gun, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, he's not supposed to be having any firearms. He's not supposed to be doing any drugs. He's not supposed to be traveling outside the country. He's not supposed to be traveling or residing in a different country without a different state without registering as a sex offender. I mean, so that's what the fuck brought him into all those problems. That's what got him locked up. That's what made the marshals come looking for Jennifer and make sure that Jennifer was okay. You know what I'm saying? I hope Jennifer's in the building. Jennifer, are you still in the building? Because if you are, I would love for you to come up here on the platform really, really quickly so that you can probably break something down real quick, real light, a real quick light breakdown or some shit. Let me drop the link for Jennifer in case she's in the building still. I know you were here earlier. I'm not sure if you're still here, but if you are queen, I would love for you to jump on right quick. But yeah, these were the people that called the cops. These were the people that were pointing this shit out. People like Brooke Bailey. You know what I'm saying? Not us. I wasn't on that. I wasn't pointing that shit out. I wasn't saying, yo, look, this nigga got a gun. I wasn't calling cops. You know what I'm saying? So for somebody like No Frauds Media that allegedly, according to her, is in contact with Nicki, for somebody like that is in direct contact with Nicki through DMs or through wherever, to put out these false allegations saying that she didn't say my name, but she said anonymous bloggers or anonymous social media platforms that were covering Jennifer's story. There was only two real people besides Daytime Tea Time, but she only touched on it once, and that's it. Never touched on it again. But there was only two real people that touched on the story, and it was me and Nosy Ho. And Nosy Ho live, she shows herself. I'm the only one that's anonymous. So pretty much you're talking about me. But she did say everybody collectively. What I'm saying with that is, what up, Travis Essetta? What I'm saying with that is, what up, Latoya Nugent? What I'm saying, she lied. Because I ain't never called no fucking cops on Kenneth. I was never there saying call the cops. I was never there even pointing the gun out on his fucking waist. Her own people, her Barbz and her friends, Brooke Bailey and all the other people that was in there laughing and, you know, mocking the shit are the ones who was pointing that shit out. It's cool if you don't want to come up, Jen. I understand if you don't. I mean, but if you do, that'll be cool. I'm about to wrap up pretty much in a few minutes anyway. So I just wanted to know if anybody had any closing thoughts about any of this. Let me go down. Oh, welcome to the platform, Jen. What's good? What's good?
Hi.
What's
up, Miss Hottie?
Miss Hottie.
Chat, everybody.
She's not here. I don't know where she went, but
okay. Well,
yeah, we got to meet again under these circumstances. She already knows some shit's being said per usual.
Oh, yeah. Those people.
Yeah. What do you feel about all this?
I mean, what I'm gonna do, really? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you know, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You know, so I
Facts.
mean, it sucks. You know, that's for sure. And I didn't have nothing to do with none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't. If there's a way to look to see who viewed that live, you wouldn't find me there. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? Like I wasn't a part of none of that. So, you know, to try to insinuate like as if I was harassing them or I still don't harass them. You know, and if I choose to put the hashtag surviving the petties, you know, I'm sure they're not. I mean, even though people know who I'm talking about, they're not the only petties in the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you know, like specifically tagging Nicki or, you know, Kenny or calling them up or DMing them or whatever. I've never done that. Nicki has no DM messages from me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, I hope those people know what they're talking about because, you know, all that stuff is there, like for people to see. You know, all their lies is there for people to see. And then to see people in the comments, you know, also like, oh, well, you know, can't wait till this shit is over. Like, nobody's been talking about it but y'all. I'm not, y'all don't see me on no platforms talking about it anymore. You know, I'm not using my own platforms to talk about it. So it's not me bringing it up. It's like, it's the people in the world, it's the people in the media that's bringing it up. You know what I'm saying? And stuff that they're bringing up now is just lies. And it's just, I mean, it's no different than in the beginning when I first started talking. People came
Right.
forward and said some lies about me. Now it's total strangers saying lies about, you know, me and including other people along in it. And it's just, you know, I hope if for the, you know, I can't even say like for their sake, you know what I'm saying? Because even if I'm proven that all the things that I said was true, I guarantee you somebody will still find some way to dissect the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I
Right.
say you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You know, and as far as the other situation that you was talking about with the TASHA K thing, now remember I was being ridiculed in the beginning, like, oh, why she go to social media? Why she go to YouTube? Why don't she find a therapist? Why don't she go get help? Why don't she go to the police? Why don't she? All right, so now you have a group of girls who did the total opposite of what I did. They did the total
Right.
opposite. Nobody did any Instagram videos. Nobody did no YouTube videos, no Twitter videos, no uploads. They just happened to reach out to somebody who the world knows to be connected to T.I. and Tiny. And this person was happened to speak against T.I. and Tiny. So if she can do it, then maybe they could do it. And maybe
Right.
they could do it through her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like nobody's saying that T.I. and Tiny is guilty. I don't know if they guilty. You know what I'm saying? But you know, to be like, well, there's no proof, there's no receipts, there's no for who? To you? Like me speaking on social media, I wasn't trying to prove to the world what I went through. I'm not trying to prove to the world what I went through. Definitely not trying to prove to any bloggers what I went through. I I want to prove my case that I wasn't lying, but not to the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to let people know that this is what was
Right.
happening to me, but it wasn't about, you know, proving myself to the world. It's like, listen, look, if y'all believe in this story, y'all have been believing this story, and y'all don't even know that this is what the fuck I've been going through. This is what I've been dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now you have some females who didn't go to social media and they're, you know, the person who they went to is being made to look like she's so awful and she's such a liar and a troublemaker and a criminal that those girls can't be trusted either. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's not cool. You know, we shouldn't, nobody should be found guilty and then proven innocent. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was like innocent until proven guilty. You know what I'm saying? I came with shit that people still said I doctored and I, you know, falsified it somehow or the people who have said that they weren't really those people. And you know what I'm saying? So what would it have mattered if these people came forward? You know what I'm saying? When you still have people in the world, you still have such hurtful people in the world that, you know, will try to make you look like as if
Right.
you're crazy.
Miss
So
Petty. What are you doing here, Miss Petty? Oh, we got Miss Petty in the building, y'all. Excuse me. Miss Petty says stream super bass. All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Cat Williams. No, who was that? Was that Cat Williams? Was that Kevin Hart? Yeah, that was Kevin Hart. Oh man, it's just crazy. There's a lot of craziness, and you know the extent that people would go to just to discredit a victim. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You can show all the proof in the world sometimes, man, and these people would just they'll run with their own story, their own narrative, what they feel like is going to get them some kind of clout or viral moment. It's bugged out.
yeah, it's kind of sad the world that we live in. You know, now it's like, and I get the whole concept of, people lying and people it kind of makes it bad for the others. So that's why I say you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. But going through what I have gone through, and even though I've had, quite a few people reach out to me that was, kind and said, kind words to me and stuff like that. But now I get why people don't say nothing. Now I get why people never come forward or never say anything. It's like they just take it to their grave because it's like, you just get beat up all over again. You know what I mean? So
Right. You gotta just relive the abuse, not just from the past, but from the future, the present.
yeah, a little bit.
What up, Christina Strong? Brooksy L was good. Queen, haven't seen you in a minute. Isha Mullins says, do you know when Nicki went live, she pretty much snitched on her and her husband? Absolutely, I agree. It had nothing to do with nobody but them. They did that. They went live. They showed a gun on live, knowing that, he wasn't supposed to be around that. And yeah, pretty much they got, whoever else was watching the live to call the cops and call the marshals, whoever else they called. Wasn't it because of that one girl that called the marshals that they reached out to you? So that one girl must have been in the live watching that. Or somebody must have sent to the live, and she must have been like, yo, let me make sure that the victim is safe. Pretty much. What up, Lauren Melbourne Line? You know what I'm saying? They trying to go to jail over a woman who don't even know they exist. We always have your back, Jen, says Christina. Mental illness, absolutely. Nicki need to come out and control these disgusting little children of the corns. Yeah, they're giving Nicki a bad name. The ones, not all of them, the ones that are doing these kind of things, like the No Frauds Media channel, that's now currently on YouTube as well. They out here trying to discredit Jennifer and slander and bully and defamate her character. And, do all that kind of defamation and shit. But you guys have no proof of anything that you're saying. You pulled out Kenneth's court papers and his records. That's
right,
public.
That has nothing to do with me.
Right.
That live has nothing to do with me, and him registering technically has nothing to do with me. It has something to do with his choices, not me.
Absolutely. His choices of not wanting to register as a SO. Y'all know what that means. They'll argue, but he was traveling with Nicki. He was doing this. He was that. That's not Jennifer's problem. Why is she at fault for that? Because they was traveling and he didn't register. That's not nobody problem, but there is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how was Jennifer at fault for that? He got arrested for not registering. You know what I'm saying?
They just people just don't make sense. So, and it's just sad. You know.
Yeah, it's very sad, but his case is coming up, so I guess for all the people that's really invested and trying to discredit you, trying to slander you, and
Right, but you can't base him not registering. You can't base that case on the things that I came forward and spoke about. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Like, if he's not going to court for the shit that I spoke about, then the shit that I spoke about is just shit that I talked about. You understand what I'm saying? No matter how real it is, no matter how true it is, it's just
right.
shit that I talked about.
If there's
If
no
it
case,
goes nowhere. You understand
right,
what I'm saying? So if there's nothing in you, same way this website or whatever they are was able to go and get Kenny's court documents for whatever he's going through right now, you should be able to look up court documents to see if there's something in there pertaining to me. And if there's not, this right here shouldn't be associated with me.
right,
You know what I'm saying? This is associated to them two. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has something to do with them and their choices and what they chose to do together. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been saying it. Yo, the man has been registering for mad long in New York with no problems. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And like him not registering, they're not coming for me. They looking for him. So why would I go looking for that nigga? Like, what could I possibly want from them for me to go looking for them? You know what I'm saying? Like it just doesn't make sense. Like it
It
just,
was like people saying, "Oh, well, just pay her off, and that's it."
yeah,
Like,
why
why
would you pay
would
me
they
off
be
if they
paying
didn't
you
do
if
nothing?
they didn't do shit to you? What are they paying you off for? Right? Make it
Right?
make
I
sense.
thought I was a liar. I thought I was a clout chaser. If I'm
Right,
chasing a bag, right? If I'm looking for money, that in order to look for something, so you got to be able to find some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, otherwise it would make no sense for me to have show my face. You know what
right.
I'm saying? Like, put any of my business out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all watch my family
Like if it was
turn
a
on
show
me for these
on
people.
social
You know what I'm
media,
saying? Like, yeah, like me personally, I don't think celebrity gossip is cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't think tapping into other people's lives is cool. You know, who you sleeping with, who you dating, what car you drive, that's none of my business. It's none of nobody's business. But if somebody that you're spending money on, whether it's buying their clothing or if you're spending, buying their music or you're, buying their products or whatever have you, and you're looking up to these people and you're rocking these people's music and your kids is looking up to them. Yes, I want to know if they out there drugging little girls and teenagers and women. But yeah, that I think people should talk about. Mommy, I love you. I love you too. But you know what I'm saying? No. What do you want to say? I'm talking. What? It doesn't matter. I don't care.
what's
Okay.
poppin'?
I'm sorry, bro. I had to, I just got back into town, so you know what I was doing.
Now you go. Where Wally at? Somebody said Wally in the building. Or Wally in the chat or some shit? Where the fuck is Wally at? Well, what the fuck he doing here? We ain't call for Wally. Wally, stay the fuck out of it. I don't think he's probably here with a he probably in the bushes or he here with a fake account, but I don't see Wally. Somebody said Wally was over there windmilling for TASHA because he want to be the next Storm. Yeah, he definitely want to be the next Storm. He's cloud chasing. Off for TASHA, of course.
What's the conversation right now?
So, you want to put it on? You want to fill it in?
Who's that? Mercury Rising?
No,
That's
it's
Jen.
your show.
Huh?
That's Jen.
Hey, babe.
Hey, what's up, love?
I'm chilling. No.
We speaking about the page that was just created on Instagram. Well, not just on Instagram because they've been on Instagram, but they just created a YouTube channel and they just started talking about Jennifer all over again on Instagram, and the YouTube channel. So
What's the
they
page?
were saying it's called No Frost Media. It was just saying.
Can I say fuck them too? Can I say fuck them? I'm saying fuck them. I'm sorry. Fuck y'all, No Frost Media. Fuck y'all, your mama, your daddy, the kids, all y'all. Fuck all y'all.
No, not the kids, not the kids.
Fuck that. Fuck, like Biggie said, fuck all these hoes.
No. We're not doing that.
Serious, man. Fuck them, yo, because like y'all again, yeah, and now you want to come at Jen. Oh man, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like y'all already know.
I know you're speaking out of anger.
I'm pissed, y'all. I'm pissed. Don't come at Jen though. I don't give a fuck. Don't come at Jen.
I already know because you know when you know how we do.
I'll windmill the fuck out of somebody over Jen right now. You know what I mean? Like we're not doing those.
We don't play that bully shit, and they've been bullying.
One of those things where you have the right to have your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to believe me, right? You don't have to. You don't know me to believe me. I get that. The same way people saying Nicki don't know these people that's defending her. You guys don't know me either to defend me. I get that. But to just lie, you know what I mean? Like that's different. You know, to go out of your way, like somebody spends their day doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like they actually take time out of their day, all day to make these people look better than not even better than they are. The thing is, you do something wrong, there happens to be consequences. That's just the fact. That's just the basics of it all. He did something wrong. They did something wrong. And now there's a consequence. But that's not me. Just because I went to Nosy, I did go to Nosy. Just because I went to Nosy and I went to Hot Shot doesn't mean that what he's going to court for has anything. It doesn't have nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with Jennifer. It has everything to do with him not abiding by the rules that was set in place for him. Think about it. If there was something he could have done after 30 years, he only had a few more years to go. And all their money and they could have did whatever they needed to do in the courts or whatever, and they could have just lived a happily ever life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you knew from early he was a sex offender. From early, people were putting it on the internet. I didn't put it out. It doesn't matter if I was in the chats or in the comments saying, no, they was never in a relationship. I never said he was a sex offender. I didn't have to. It was public record. Like, that's something that she was supposed to think about. Or damn, like, yo, listen, I love you, but damn, my nigga, like, you a sex offender. That means I have to put my address, and you have to live at the address that you give them. So that kind of puts me in the bind, my nigga. So I think we're gonna have to live separately. Like, that should have been, I would think logically, that should have been her way of thinking, but she chose not to think that way. And he chose not to think. He chose not to think for her. People be like, oh, he was trying to protect her by not putting her address out there. No, he should have protected her by saying, listen, babe, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't fuck up your life. I can't fuck up all that you've done coming from where we came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let me just give you this good deed, you know what I'm saying? And send me about my way and you come see me when you ever in the hood. If he really cared about her. If he really loved her, this is a grown ass man, a 40-year-old man. And he didn't know how to make the right decisions? And y'all want the world to believe that he did the right thing by protecting her, by not registering? If he registered, they probably wouldn't have came knocking on my door. Nobody would know anything about Jennifer. Nobody would have ever seen me. We wouldn't be having this conversation.
It is not your fault. It's not your fault. That these people want to do is bully, abuse, antagonize, provoke, slander. They want to, they just discrediting, victim shaming. It's wrong in so many levels. Like, first of all, you wasn't even black. You was a white girl. You wasn't black at all. That was the narrative. You was not who you are. That was what they were pushing. That's what people wanted other people to believe. The victim is some white girl, and she's just blaming a black man. Turns out to be
Right, that's
you're black.
awful. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I have 6 brothers, right? And out of those 6, 3 of them got blonde hair, like the dirty blonde hair and the blue eyes, right? But when you look at them, a person of color, when a person of color looks at them, you know what's gonna come out their mouth? Oh yeah, he got a black daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it doesn't matter how mixed we are. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter that my mother is Caucasian. Yes, my mother is white. As white as she could be. Looking at her, her skin was white, her hair was blonde, her eyes was blue. But she didn't even identify with being white because she, little white girl, was raised in a black household with black sisters and brothers and a black mother and father and black, like, that's, and all of me and my brothers, all of our fathers are black. You know what I'm saying? So it hurts to be a person of color, to hear somebody accuse you of using a specific side of your race to benefit you.
Hey,
When
Jen.
I know that, you know what I'm saying, white people, they cool with me, but they don't see me like them. I don't care if my white mother's standing next to me. They still not gonna look at me and see me as one of them.
Right. I can definitely chime in on this, Jen, because you and I both have the same European heritage. We had this discussion in DM when we first started talking to each other. And yeah, like I was telling you, like on my mom's side of the family, they're in Luxembourg in Europe predominantly. I don't know those people. I never met. Well, my great uncle came to the United States, but other than that, I don't know those people. Like, I grew up with my grandma and my grandparents and things like that, and my cousins, on my mom's side here, but I don't know my family in Europe. I identify as a dark-skinned black man, like how you identify as a dark-skinned black woman, right?
Right.
So it's like, I could, I don't, just, me even come, well, you came across me a couple of years ago, prior, which I didn't know that until you told me, but, just me, just talking to you, and messaging you and connecting with you like a month and a half ago, I'm going to be honest with myself, like, and I'm going to keep it 100 on here. I I was kind of confused, like identifying myself as, am I white or if I'm black, but it's like talking to you and there's all this political stuff that happened that gave me the courage to be like, no, I identify as a dark-skinned black man. despise of having a white European mother and a black daddy from Chicago. You
Well, you
know,
have the right
you
to
gave me that
identify
strength, and
as
I want
whatever.
you to know that, sis. You gave me
You have
that
the
strength
right
to be
to
like, hey, I'm a
identify
dark.
as whatever you want,
I
but
identify
what
as a
I'm
dark
saying
skinned
is
black
how
man.
white people gonna see you. Listen, I don't care how white your mother is. I don't care her
Right,
sister white, her cousin white, everybody on her white side know that you belong to them
right.
because of your skin color. They will never see you as whole, like
As
as
a whole
equal to
white,
them.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You'll never be equal to them ever.
Yeah, because
Not
my
in their
grandmother.
race. And that's
Oh,
what I'm
I'm
saying
sorry,
about
Jen.
myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying about myself. It's not as far as what you identify with. You have the right to identify as whatever you want. If I want to walk around here and say I'm a white girl, regardless of what color my skin is, yes, I can do that. But I guarantee you, 95% of the people are going to laugh at me and say that I need help and I need to go look in the mirror because there's nothing about my skin that says white. You
All right.
understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
So, in,
I
in
didn't
that
want to
aspect,
bring it into a race thing. I was just saying, I was
no, it's
referencing
not
what
a
they
race
had
thing.
said,
I'm just,
what they had said about Jennifer in the beginning, that she wasn't even black when she's black and white, but her skin color is more black than anything. But what I'm saying is that people try to really take away her whole black side and say she wasn't a black girl. This was before she came on camera, so you couldn't
right.
really see
That's right.
who Jennifer was. So it was easy to spin this narrative, and that was something that they were spinning, and pretty much Nicki was allegedly condoning because she liked a comment that was spinning that narrative. You know what I'm saying? So she stamped it. Now,
And then repeated it on her radio show.
and then repeated it on her radio show. So my thing is,
Yeah, when she
that
was
was
like,
the
white is
first.
right.
Yeah, white is right. Insinuating that because if you're white, the justice system is going to side with you on whatever claims or allegations you put on somebody. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, it has nothing to do with race. At the end of the day, it was somebody who was, claiming to be abused. Somebody that pretty much got convicted for the abuse. Um, like we have conviction, people. Not only that, people first were trying to say, "Oh, well, that's not the real victim. She's white. This person's that." Then, oh, okay, she's black. Okay, that is the real victim. But she's not coming on camera, so we don't know if we should believe her. Then she comes on camera, and now the new narrative is, oh, now she's on camera. She's looking for clout. She's definitely clout chasing. She's clout chasing. She's on camera. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, when the fuck can you ever be right? When somebody says, I heard Kenny's grandmother recently died and he didn't go to the funeral, his family is really mad at him. Apparently, this was the grandmother who helped raise him, and you couldn't go to the funeral? Question mark. Wow, yeah, I heard that. I heard that from Corey. He ain't that. That's horrible, says Nicole Woods. Yeah, I heard that from Corey. Um, Nicki did start that narrative. If you really think about it, she would have never made the comment or said anything on a comment.
Number one, I would have never spoken to Daytime Tea Time. When I spoke to Daytime Tea Time, it was because of the narrative that Nicki put out there. But that wasn't juicy enough. You understand what I'm saying? Like it wasn't enough mess in that for people to believe me then, to
Right.
believe my voice then. You know what I'm saying? When she first made her comment, I didn't go looking for a lawyer. I just wanted it to be known. Hold up, wait a minute. Now listen, that's like really twisted for to be violated by somebody and then got people out here believing that we was in an actual relationship. Because not that it makes a difference if we was in a relationship or we wasn't, but you're not gonna put that nigga on me like that. You're not gonna put that on me. You're not gonna put that lie on me. I was never in a relationship with him. And the fact that I don't know that woman from a hole in the wall. We never go to school together. We never hang together. We don't have, you know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't have the right to speak on me, regardless of what he told you. Whatever he told you was pillow talk. Whatever he told you was to comfort you. That shit should have stayed in your home. It shouldn't have escalated to the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like you're the the way she felt the need to defend him or herself because of what people were saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I could say that too. I feel like she started that narrative because nobody else said it until she said it, and every other person said it repeated afterwards. Like that shit
Right.
was cool, and it wasn't. Like
Well,
not
it's
even a
just
little.
whatever she stamps goes. And the Barbs will drag that shit and they'll make it seem as if it's credible or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much what ended up happening. What else, Cindy Santos? She always against victims. Can't wait till Tokyo, Tony, or Jack beat that ass. Trash K. Oh, you talking about TASHA K? So yeah, what do you think about this, Miss Hottie? These people is pretty much just bringing this, concocting all this shit back up, saying that we was out here doing 800 claims on Kenneth Petty. I believe they're talking about Nosy Hole Live and myself, and I guess you guys. I don't know who the hell had time for that. First of all, I wasn't even on social media. I don't think on 2018. I wasn't not on social media on YouTube. I have my channel. Let me see what my channel was in. Was it 2019? Man, not even. My channel ain't even been up for 2 years. Fuck is they talking about? Talking about I was there, some anonymous blogger or YouTuber. Get the fuck out of here. Go spend that shit somewhere else. Ain't nobody trying to hear them bullshit ass narratives, them stupid ass lies, them contradicting stories, them fucking non-receipt. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got receipts over there. Nobody talking with receipts. It's all he said, she say. Only receipts you just showed is a DM fucking Photoshop, a snapshot of a DM between you and Nicki Minaj, which is actually not a good receipt for you and Nicki, because now it looked like Nicki's sending her peoples to continue to antagonize Jennifer and continue to bully Jennifer. That's what it looked like. I'm saying allegedly. So don't go now running with that. Oh, well, look what he's saying that Nick. No, I ain't saying that's what she's doing. That's keywords, and a lot of people need to learn what reading comprehension is, man. That's what it looks like. I mean, for that woman, No Frauds Media, aka Wendy Lee Petty, to say, I'm gonna go ahead and make a show. I'm gonna go ahead and expose all this. Wait till this happens. She better hope that she don't get caught for extortion and this, that, and the third. You are harassing a victim, lady, and then you're showing proof that you're having conversations with Nicki Minaj privately. It's not a good look for Nicki. It's not, because now. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I just want to let you finish and let you say what you had to say.
I was going to say is that now I could actually say, Nicki, tell your peoples to stop harassing Jennifer. And I'm going to still say allegedly, because I don't know if No Fraud Media Photoshop those, screenshots. But I doubt it if she's conversing with TASHA K. She's conversing with Black Sea Blog, and she's conversing with all these other people that try to discredit Jennifer in the past. I could only imagine that maybe she is telling the truth when it comes to her having communication, behind the scenes with Nicki Minaj. So if that is the case, which I believe to be the case, then Nicki, you need to tell your people start harassing Jen and just let the court, whatever case, if there is a case, play out. You know what I'm saying? If there isn't a case, let that shit die down. Okay. But for you, for your peoples to be here antagonizing and bullying, harassing Jennifer on a day, on a monthly basis. Come on.
Okay, can I just say something really quickly? I just want to add this on really quickly.
Hey, hold on. I want to hear what Jen was saying real quick. What you said, Jen?
Oh no, I was like, it's not like they added me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, they not at you. They didn't at me. They didn't even say my name, but we know what they
just talking. You know what I'm saying? They're just talking reckless.
All right, Trevor, real quick, because I'm gonna let Jen and Miss Hottie say whatever they have to say as well, and then I'm gonna wrap it up.
Right. I'm sorry. But yeah, everything that's going on right now, they're incriminating themselves by the messages, the posts, whatever they're doing. They're self-incriminating themselves. So let them keep doing it.
Right.
Because what they're doing is building a much stronger case for Jen, pretty much, by the actions that they're doing and posting all this stuff on social media and YouTube. they're helping Jen's case even more. So let them keep doing it.
I mean, not to cut you off, but I'm gonna correct you a little bit. It's not helping, like, my case in that sense.
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I'm saying? It's what it's doing is proving a point. You know what I'm saying? That people are out here willing to go hard and try to discredit somebody who has been a victim of an incident, and that kind of shit is not cool, because that's basically what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, what these people are doing, they're basically insinuating a whole nother narrative, you know what I'm saying, like, about me, that is really not cool to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, listen, like, you don't know them, you don't know me, you know what I'm saying, like, but you're trying to insinuate that it is. And it's like, I don't have a case against nobody. What he's going to court for and what they're talking about, that's not, that don't have nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's the court records, like, you can go pay for them and get them, or you can look in there and see it. I don't got nothing in there on nobody. This has nothing to do with me, like, at all. I'm not associated with what he's going to court for. What he's going to court for, his choices. As that don't have nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Although it's an extension of something he done to me. You know what I mean? But that don't got nothing to do with me. Like, that's not helping my case. It's just going to show that what people would do. You know what I'm saying? To try to hurt people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that site is doing. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
you haven't actually put a case on him for people to be blaming you. Like, he's going to court for something that he,
Nah, like, people were telling me I'm getting sued. You know what I'm saying? People were telling me I'm like, yo, people is crazy. People were telling me I was getting sued, right? Oh, she getting sued, she getting da-da-da, she whatever have you. But mind you, I didn't slander Nicki. I didn't slander Kenneth. I didn't lie on any one of them. The same way you could look up to see if I have a case against them, you could look up to see if they got a case against me.
Right.
So everybody else supposed to have lawyers, but I'm not supposed to have none to protect myself.
Right. That.
You know what I'm saying? Or to defend myself.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, this shit, it really doesn't. It really don't make sense. Like, and it's just it's sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, people out here sue for a whole lot less. You know what I mean? And
that's a fact. Well, there you have it. I mean, everybody pretty much in the chat is in agreement with you. Renee says, and she was out here taunting Jen, laughing at her. I can't stand that nasty broad. All she wanted to do, Christina says, all she wanted to do was be left alone from the jump, anonymously telling her story, never asked for money, and they expose her identity and photo, and they want to accuse her of chasing clout. Exactly. Like, these people expose all your shit, and then they want to say you out here chasing clout. Like, y'all motherfuckers put out her name, her last name, her fucking court records, all that shit. And her picture, TASHA K, and all that. But all of them was doing an expose. Renee says they try to compare him to the Central 5 kids. Like, are you serious? Delusional as fuck. Yeah, nah, yeah, there's no. That's crazy.
Right,
I know.
They were doing all kind of crazy shit like that. Like, that was sad. What happened to those kids, man? Like, that's not cool to compare our situation. Insane. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact.
It wasn't a situation where, like, I went to his house and decided to change my mind afterwards. It wasn't that kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like we was hanging out at school and hanging out after school and we was cutting school together and we was smoking. We never did none of that.
Tawana says, I know she ain't lying, but I wouldn't give a fuck if Jen was lying. I would rather hang out with a liar than an R any day. Oh shit. Barbz are delusional, says Latoya Nugent. There it is. I believe Jen, the moment she spoke with Candace, says Renee, Miss T Taylor, what's up? What's up, Queen? She said Justice for Big Punisher. Take the test. Oh shit, you brought it back to the last. You gonna give me a show, Miss T. They try to close that chapter. Matter of fact, let me give y'all a little update on that. Nicki Rodriguez. We talking about a whole nother Nicki now. So relax, Mars. Talking about Nicki, Big Pun's sister. She spoke with Miss Jones, from Miss Jones in the Morning, Hot 97. And she pretty much convinced Nicki Rodriguez, Big Pun's sister, not to force Big Pun's wife, Liza, to take the lie detector test or whatever the case is. So she's pretty much closing the chapter on that whole, debacle. So that was the update for that. But shout out to Big Punch family, man. I hope they find peace. I hope the kid, or the grown kids now. So I hope, the son, the daughters, Liza, all of them, the sister, the cousin, all of them find peace and unity and work on their relationships for the better from this point moving forward. Anything else? Any last closing words, Miss Hadi?
Nah, I'm good on anything that I got to say right now at this point. I just say, like, let a victim be a victim and let them tell their story. You know what I mean? Like, let them feel. It's a lot of people in this world that live their lives wishing that they could tell a story, but because of people like TASHA K and the media fraud, you know what I mean, no frauds media page and all that. People like that come out here that's really spend their days to discredit people and their story. A lot of them living their lives because they don't want to with them not want to tell their stories because of this shit. And that's not cool. Like, let victims be victims, yo. Until, you know what I mean? Like, just let them let them tell their story. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nah, I mean, I agree. And I'm not saying that, no Frost Media is Wendy's like people in her personal life, but it could be, one of the big fan bases that she's in contact with. I mean, she did put out, like I said, screenshots of, the DM conversations or notifications between amongst them two. So with that being said, keep your eyes peeled out there. So, there's people that are still trying to dig shit up on Jennifer and spin the narrative and create false stories. So definitely keep your eyes peeled. Stay vigilant. The way I always tell you to do, Mahdi's and shooters and everybody that's watching and supporting. Because the liars, the naysayers are out there. The haters are out there. The people that's trying to discredit, get some points, get some recognition, and just kiss ass. You know how we got them kiss asses that pick me vibe motherfuckers. Stay aware. Those are the ones that are doing these little videos and trying to spin the narrative. But time will tell. And time will tell the truth. And the truth shall prevail. Hey.
Can I say something real quick?
Of course.
It's a Renelle Penn. She said now they're gonna say that the Daily Beast was lying about the high priority case. But that they could possibly say that because I said I don't have a case against them. The U.S. Marshals is not me. I'm not the U.S. Marshals. You know what I'm saying? Like I have no control over what they decide to do.
Right.
But as of right now, that I don't know anything about anything more than, you know what I'm saying, than you guys know. Exactly what I know, exactly what has happened to me, everything that everybody I've spoken to, every text, text messages, phone calls, all that, everything that I know, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying me, I don't have a case. When I say that their website is not helping me on my case. What the U.S. Marshals decide to do, that's them. But what he's going to court for now don't have nothing to do with me speaking about those people that came to my house. And it don't have nothing to do with what I told the, YouTube about what was going on with me and what they were doing since March of 2020. It's two different things. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody to get it twisted. But, somebody might try to twist my words. Somebody might definitely try to be like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But they've been doing that from jump, so, but I just, want to answer that because I happen. click on the comments real quick. So, but
I appreciate you answering that. What's up, Midnight 2020? Nessie M, thank you for coming through and joining. Everybody that came through today, Carmel 914. You know what I'm saying? This is the support that people like Jennifer need, and you know, to keep moving forward. It's not easy, especially when you know, fighting for your truth against a celebrity, a high profile celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's all Jennifer pretty much wanted, just to say her truth. You know, like, listen, I'm not just this white girl that you keep that wanted to harm a black boy that you keep saying. No, like, I'm black too. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't in a relationship. She just wanted to clear her name.
yeah,
Like, she,
don't let my hair fool you. Like, please don't let my hair fool you at all.
you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
you know what I'm saying? Like,
She wasn't in a relationship and stuff like
yeah.
that wasn't true. That she just wanted to clear up. You know what I'm saying? And it became from that to like everything else that we've been going through till today. So it's just one of those things that you got to take day at a time because it'll drive you crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you coming on here, speaking on this, and you know, helping me give the people an update on what's been going on so far. Um, you know, and this is what's been going on. Like, these are things that a lot of you don't get to see because you're not on other social media platforms following the same people or whatever the case is. This is why I tell you a lot of times too, follow me on Instagram because that's where it all goes down. Most of the time I get my stories because of shit that I've seen on Instagram or Twitter, but mostly Instagram, you know what I'm saying? So if you're not on Instagram following me, you're not gonna know. And I also post when I'm about to go live on Instagram.
Midnight, to be honest with you, like I can't even answer that question. And I would hate to give you my full honest answer, you know, because it's like I wouldn't want to steer nobody away from speaking up. You know what I'm saying? But I always spoke up. So I'll never know if it was harder. You know what I'm saying? If nobody knew. Everybody knew.
Thanks.
They always knew. So I mean, that's all I have to go off of. So I definitely say that's harder. But I don't, because I've never kept it to myself. You know, like, you know, when you're a kid, you're taught to go to an adult, you know, and when they don't do anything, I would imagine that would hurt worse than them not knowing, you know, because it's like, well, if you don't know, then I don't have the chance you abandoning me at that moment when I finally reach out, you know.
That's absolutely true. Absolutely
So,
correct.
so it just, but I don't want that to make any person be afraid from speaking up because one day, you know, one day somebody somebody will listen, you know.
Yeah. You know, you've been helping a lot of people out without even knowing it. So, you know, your blessings are coming. And I mean that spiritually. God just don't like people messing with his children, you know, and especially when he sees you haven't been out here trying to harm nobody. Um, you're gonna be in a good place spiritually. I feel like you're gonna let a lot of hurt go, and it's just this is the rough times. It's just the times that you know are gonna hurt the most. Once this is gone, it's like it can't get no worse than this. You know, you've been through the worst, so I'm sorry
Yeah,
that you.
tears is you know that tears is good. You know what I'm
You gotta
saying?
let
Like
it out. It's medicine. It's medicine.
yeah,
It's
it's release and stuff, but you know, definitely, yeah, I'm healing. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had good people in my life that have been speaking love and prayer into me. So, you know, that's a beautiful thing. And I'm not sad. Like, I know you hear my tears, but that's just speaking of, you know, like a deep pain. You know what I'm saying? That is gonna take, it's gonna take some time to heal, you know, but I still don't want that to steer anybody away from speaking up. Like, you still have to speak. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna love you better than you. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
nobody gonna do for you like you gonna do for you. So you gotta tell somebody.
That's
Yeah, but
absolutely true, Queen. Oh man. Well, you know you got a family here, so Hot Shots, Radio, Hotties, Shooters, everybody that support. You got Nosey's people and Nosy, you know, so we're gonna be here every step of the way. So whoever doesn't like it, it's just too bad. You know, it's oh well. We're gonna stand for what's right, for the truth, and for the victims, and whatever victim it is, whether it's you or anybody else that goes through something similar, and we could help out. We could be supportive. You know, there's people that just feel like, yo, they can't do life no more because of certain situations similar to this one, and they take their lives away. So before that happens, we're gonna be here to make sure you have a support system.
don't do that. I appreciate that.
Much love to you, Queen. Thank you, Miss Hottie, for joining.
No doubt. Thank you for having me.
Travel Jessica, I appreciate you coming on the platform as well.
Can I
No
Miss
problem.
Hattie?
Thank you for having me on.
Said it.
And Jen, oh, sorry, Jen. I didn't mean to. Sorry.
Well, it's okay. It's good.
Oh, okay. You know, Jen, you got me, sis, because you and I come from. We got the same. We're both mixed race, and we gotta look out for each other.
All right, guys. Well, listen. You guys have a
I
blessed
got
night.
you, sis.
I gotta really head out. Oh man, we're gonna see each other on the next flick. You did. You guys have a beautiful night and take care of yourselves. Listen, keep safe out there. We're still in a very much so real pandemic. Don't let them fool you out there with that media stuff. It's still a pandemic. You heard?
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. Sound right, boys.
Down.